you know, girl.
Hello and welcome to WhatsMap, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. And Philip's here. Hi Philip, how you doing? So we are live looking at what was the top performing map of the moment a few days ago. Don't know if it still is, haven't checked. And the first of 3 reviews I'll be doing tonight. 2 of them are, you'll have to head over to the free page over on patreon.com/BonBonB. The links will be posted there. They won't be available on YouTube, but they are still free to view. You just need to bypass your way via that route, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. We've got a couple of very special ones, including one from a couple of weeks ago that I personally wanted to check out. So it has to be done. It had to be done. So normally we start off with a top-down view of the map. Instead, we're having a look at the Steam page, just as an unusual start to the review. Of course, there will be some of you that are already ahead, knowing what the hell is going on here. Oh man, this blew my mind. This blew my... Unfortunately, I don't think Random 5, the creator of this map, I don't think they are available to join the stream tonight. This was supposed to be last night, but I had a power nap on what is a public holiday in the UK. I had a power nap and basically slept through. It wasn't clever, and so it was too late. So we could be cramming in 3 reviews tonight. Cramming isn't the right word, but we'll be having a look at 3 tonight anyway. So I guess we need to start with, let me just make sure that I have all the pages set up correctly. This should work, hopefully. What do we think? Let me just whiz that back to there. And we'll switch to, hopefully, the web page. There we go. Well, another web page. So what we have is something very different. This is Mapception by Random 5. 5 stars of rating, and I am not surprised. Genuinely not surprised. Let's come down here. We don't want to spoil the screenshots, do we? Welcome to Mapception. Oh, well, there we go. 1,339 subscribers already. There are now over 50,000 published maps for Cities Skylines, and so creating the best map on the workshop would be very difficult. You're not wrong. It's almost like a tagline for my show, isn't it? Finding you the best map for your next city build. Therefore, I decided to create the best workshop on the map. As a matter of fact, this map is a recreation of the workshop page of the map itself. But the map itself does not exist. The first few screenshots are not screenshots of this map, which is, as I say, does not exist. But they are screenshots of this map that exists and can be subscribed to, liked and favorited by pressing the opposite buttons on the workshop page of this map. By that I mean the buttons on this page, not the buttons you see in the map. These don't actually do anything. See, Random 5 has a twisted mind. Just in case you didn't know. Okay, I hope I didn't make any mistakes in that part of the description of the map, since that part also appears in the map. While updating a description of the map on the workshop is very easy, updating the description of the map on the map would take too much work. I'd also have to update the time of the update and possibly the file size of this map. By the way, while you're looking at that, you can check what the publishing date for some context of this project. By the way, yes, it was uploaded on the 1st of April. Okay? Anyway, so it goes on. What I'm going to tell you, it's 100% vanilla. We have got a well-written description. We are using the colourful summer day LUT. There is a custom created Steam theme by a Random 5. So this is something just a little bit different, one has to say. So hopefully we're back at the map, or the workshop page of the map, which is the map. Purposely did not download to see your take on this. Yes. Hi Gerard anyway as well. Hi AB. So this is not the workshop page, this is the map. If you remember, if you watched the my best maps of 2022. Can't remember what I called it. Map of the year. That's what they call it, isn't it? Map of the year 2022. You remember Random 5 appeared on the final day, which was an art map. It was the Poppies by Monet, and it wasn't called Poppies. It was whatever that is in French. Anyway, Calcacho or anyway. Long story short, I had them in second place for map of the year because it was something outstanding. And we've got exactly the same here. This is an art map. A map within a map. Within the map. Within the map. Within the map. Within the map. Mapception. Clever, huh? I suppose we have to do the usuals. We'll have a look at... I can't believe we're doing this. Terrain heights. It's pretty flat, I think. Just an unusual colour. Don't remember what colour this is, but hey ho. Then we have natural resources. There we go. Lots of oil around the outside. Lots of ore in there. We've got fertile land in the fields. How clever is that? And forestry, especially used for the subscribe button as well. If you've got Sunset Harbour and you want to do some fishing on a map which is not a map, there you go. It's mostly anchovies with a little bit of salmon. Not that it matters. Shipping routes, I dread to think. I can't be. They can't be. They can't be. Look, there's no... we'll check it anyway. There might be some air routes if we're lucky. Oh, this is outside connections. There's your air route. Captain across there. Outside connections are in tunnel mode. And then we'll check for water in the start square. Where is the start square? Where is the start square? Hang on. Let me come out of it. There we go. So we've got this U-bend. The U-bend. It's like a lavatory. It's a lavatory map. That's what we have here. There we go. So, it's so weird. Oh, this is horizontal and yet vertical. A little bit of water motion. That's all we really want. And as you can see, we have the map. Then we have the map. Then we have the map. And I think that's about as far. So you've got a map within a map within a map. As crazy as that might sound. Oh, man. This is just a bit different, isn't it? I don't know where to start. I legitimately have no idea where to start. I suppose we've got to check for the traffic coming in from the outside connection, which is going to be down here. There we go. So, what to tell you? Anything this deep in the fog doesn't matter, does it? Oh, my head is completely gone. Right, and then that goes into tunnel mode. It's a magic tunnel. Yeah, where would it pop out? Nobody knows. And we'll follow. Look at the nice clean lines here. Nice clean lines, lovely. And a little wobble this way. And then the rail is underground. The roads are underground. Perfectly legitimate, because I know somebody who did exactly the same with their map, Bonbon Island. Only I hid mine and then created it so you could access them without having to access them. Anyway, that's by the by. I guess we've got to start at the top. Should we start at the top? Treat this like a map page, yeah? Why not? Look at this. This is just crazy. Crazy. We are using roads. There is something in the description about zonable, and he used up virtually all the zonable areas, so I had to switch out some roads. Yes, you may need to do some work on this map if you want to. You might have to delete this bit to have some roads in the middle. I don't know. Then, who knew? Infinity ratings, but they are on 5 stars. 5 stars, and These are as close to gold as you can get in vanilla, isn't it? So yes, this is all very clean. And from out there, you wouldn't know, would you? Loving the map theme, just pulling out the Steam colours beautifully. So yes, no change notes, 65 comments. Wow. And then we got the main bulk of the map, including, of course, as discussed, our start square. As start squares go, this is quite nice that you've got access to the fields. You've got a nice river that heads out to the bay. Now normally I would complain about this, okay, because as the river heads out to the bay, you would imagine it would get wider. You imagine it get wider, but we have to keep this in perspective. And oh, it doesn't even reach the bay because because of perspective. We pull back. Do you know what? That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Doesn't reach a bay over here. It reaches some kind of dam. I don't know what this dam is, but it's a very interesting dam. And when we have, yeah, of course it breaks it up. We have, so come over here. So this is the map within a map. And then, just look, give the guy some credit. Give the guy some credit. Then we have the big old bridge. Everybody loves a big old bridge. How's that being created? Let's have a little look-see. It's all... Look at this. It literally is a big old bridge. Look, Teddy Radco has got nothing on Random 5. Random 5 has just set new standards with the vanilla bridge. There's a little bay here as well, which is very nice. Again, feels very playable. Then we have the next one, which is we have the henge. There's a henge over here with a little road leading down to it. And how's the henge being done? I mean, once you get down here, it's there's a point where your brain has to go from 2 dimensions into 3 dimensions, 3 dimensions into 2 dimensions. That is just weird. How it's messing with my brain. I don't know if it's messing with your brain, but it's messing with my brain. If anything, I don't mean this in any negative sense at all. I think that this... Oh, the bridge is alright. I think that is the one part of the map so far that I've seen that doesn't quite work. In my head. That said, when you pull back and see the whole thing, yeah, it does. Then you want to see some of the wetland areas, so you could just do a little city build on this, couldn't you? You could isolate this and just do a build there. And then, as of course, the essential lighthouse vertically. Ooh, excuse me, pardon me for that. I've just stuffed myself with some dinner. But yes, rocking and holing. Rocking and holing. It's absolutely crazy. Because in 2 dimensions this works. In 3 dimensions this works. The lighthouse placement in 3 dimensions is a bit silly. Clearly. But it's not meant to be seen in that though. It's meant to be seen here. And from this sort of angle, you can't really make out it's the lighthouse, can you? Hang on, what was that just in the chat there? I would love to see a skyscraper plopped just to see a 3D object and it's 2D. Well, we've got that. We've just seen the essential lighthouse. 3D object in the 2D map. I would plop in a skyscraper, but it doesn't seem to be any point really. And then we've run out of marquee. So there is that. Oh, cheers, Hunter. Yes, hit the like button. Now is a very good time to do that. Then we have the, speaking of buttons, this is, hang on, there we go. This is the one. Can you, everybody just take one moment to slap the like button for this video? Be very helpful to me. Got a little award there, of course. And then, shall we give it an award? Let me just give this an award. Ah, button's not working. Dang it. Sorry. Favourite? I will favourite this map. Won't be sharing it. Haven't got anybody I'd like to share it with. Add to collection. Okay. And we're going to report it. We're going to report it for being a fake map. This map is a fake map. Now, the button. The subscribe button. Do you know what? It does kind of work. I'm surprised. And then over here, oh, hang on a second, let's just check this. File size there, change note 1, 1st of April, 10:20 AM. Alright, we need the Steam theme. You don't normally get this close to the web page, do you? Created by Random5, who may or may not be online right now. They shouldn't be, they said they were busy, unfortunately. Oh, you dirty, dirty boy, Random. You dirty, dirty boy. Anyway, and then underneath there, it's in one collection with their maps, all 22 other maps as well. Welcome to Mapception. There are now over 50,000 published maps for Cities Skylines, and so creating the best map on the workshop would be very difficult. Therefore, I've already read this to you once. I'm not going to read it again. Ah, hey ho. 42 collections. Well, I've seen the entire map now, so I don't know what more to show you, really. It's just a warped mind. A warped mind. When we go back to some of the art maps of the past, remember the Donald Trump map? I don't remember what it was called, but I think it was just called Donald Trump. And admittedly, I mean, Donald Trump isn't exactly the best looking guy, but the face pulled in the map, which is one of those meme images, was meant to be unattractive, and the map was also unattractive. Then you get Random5 coming along doing Poppies by Monet, and Mapception, the map within a map which isn't a map, is a map, but it's not a map, but it's a map, and it's playable. It's actually decently playable. Well, let's just go back and have a look at this for the start square. I'm going to drop into map mode. There we go, come out of bulldoze. So yeah, your start squares are coming in here underneath these two trees. Again, that's a nice touch. The two lilac trees show you where the two roads are coming in. That's a nice touch. Again, I'm not wanting to brag. I did something very similar with Bonbon Island, with the rail coming in underground, and it was very just indicating where it was for people that needed it. But yeah, you come out, if you bring the tunnels up here, then you can start building in this area here. You've got a decent amount of buildable space in the start square. You can then branch out into the trees. You can access the other side of the river in terms of actually playing the map as a playable map. You could very happily play this, and it's flat. For those of you that like flat maps, it's flat because it's a workshop page. It's totally nuts. Let me park this here and catch up on the chat. I see plenty going on in the chat. Let me just go and have a look. Right, so where is he? So Random messaged me on Patreon, I think it was, and apologized. He was going to be there last night, but he's got, I mean, we've got lives. We've got lives. He's got a life, and he wasn't sure if he was going to be able to make it tonight. If he does turn up, that's a bonus. But I'm sure he'll be catching up on catch up, as you do. Gerard, I'm just amazed. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Bridgeception is actually a bridge. Yes. Mad. It's just insane. Hi, Sean. Glad to have you along. It works. It does. It stupidly does. I mean, admittedly, we're talking small playable areas in real... Hang on. There's something I haven't looked at, really. So, let's say you fill up this area here. You build your city around this area here, and you want to break out into the map within a map. You do a small village, I guess. And then there was the map within a map within a map. Over here. You're not going to do too much with this, are you? Maybe, actually, definitely, your water treatment solutions here. You pump the sewage in there. You draw the water from here. You can see the water flow. So you could draw water from here, pump sewage into there, and bam, build your city in there without having to worry about it. Hang on, let's just check the... Oh my god. Look at this. We've got welcome to Mapception, and then welcome to Mapception. That is just insane. It's official. Random 5 has lost it. What a map to be uploaded on April the 1st, eh? So yeah, you shouldn't look too close at them. Yeah, you shouldn't, but we do. It's my job, my self-appointed job. Right, yeah. So yeah, so like I said, done the skyscraper thing. Hit the like button, yes, please, everybody. Now's the time to do it. Can't because I already did it. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for the reminder. Cool. You could share it with us. No. Anyway, 42 collections. Nice. It's fantastic how we did this. True. The fact it's playable raises to a whole new level. Also true. And that third text, is that readable? It was. So what terrain is the dark blue? That's oil. So we have oil. Hang on. If we go into here and resources, there we go. Oil or fertile in the fields. And there's probably some sand. Oh, there was sand, wasn't there? Because we've got a couple of sandy beaches. So yeah, that answers that. Oh yes. I've completely forgotten. I got it on my notes of things to do, and I've completely forgotten. We'll do night view, and I'm going to park that here for night view. Okay, everybody happy? Should be. I'm not. How do I do night view again? Right. Maybe not that much. There we go. Night view. Talk about going the extra mile. Talk about going the extra mile. There we are. Oh man, this is just insane. It's totally insane. I'm gonna go back into regular view. We've done that. There we go. So, yeah, constellations. Oh man, I've got to rate this now. How am I going to rate this? Okay, aesthetically, it's so hard to rate. I mean, it's perfect, and it's also rubbish in equal measures, isn't it? Where's say rubbish? It's not rubbish. If I don't give 5 stars, I'm going to get shot. I'm going to get shot, aren't I? If I don't give 5 stars. 5 stars. Done. Detail. It's 100% on point again, isn't it? It's so... Okay. All right. I've got a thought process here. Let me... I'm being really tough here. All right? Go easy on me. Because you know me, I'm always one to try and find a reason not to give a 5th star. I've given 5 stars for aesthetics. This bridge, beautifully done. Would it have been possible to have made this a custom bridge that would be look good from this angle as well? I mean, let's face it, this looks all right. I've seen worse bridges in the game. And from this angle, I think there's room for improvement on this bridge. Actually, probably in both angles. That bridge doesn't really blow me away. It's okay. It's fine. It does what it needs to do. And when you look at it from the distance you're meant to look at it from, you don't really know. That's kind of the range you're meant to see it from. And you don't really notice. It's only when you get in. So what I'm thinking is, this bridge down at ground level could be technically a little bit more than it is. So because it can be a little bit more, I'm going to go for a very high 4 stars. That said, what I want to do, I want to see that bridge over here. Oh man, there you go. If anything, I prefer this bridge. There you go. If anything, I prefer that bridge. How's the henge work over? Still brilliant. Just like mind blown. Mind blown. So yeah, I'm going for a very high 4 stars for detail, because I think there's just a little thing here or there that could make this map even more mind-blowing, such as the bridge. In fact, only the bridge. Outstanding. Gameplay potential. See, it's playable. It's not broken. And it's almost enticingly playable. I say almost because it's very limitedly enticingly playable. So whereas the Poppies was playable, but only technically, this one is playable and curious as well in weird ways. It's going to get a 3. I can't go 4. I can't go 4. It's too much of the map which isn't really... I mean, how would you build on the page? I mean, you could. There's nothing to stop you building anywhere. And also, there might be some node limits or something like that that you have to watch out for. So, anyway, siren to the BonBonBingo players. Here it comes. Is it an ambulance? It's an ambulance. Hey ho. So right, so I would say I can go. I'll go slightly below middle 3 because there's not a huge amount of buildable space. It's not really about gameplay, this map anyway. The fact that it is as playable that it is as it is an absolute miracle. So, Mapception. I'm giving 5 for aesthetics, high 4 for detail, and just below middle 3 for gameplay. I think that's a fair score, I reckon. 5 for detail. How can you not? Yeah. It's... Well, I mean, I'll happily swap it over. I'll happily swap it over and give 5 for detail and a high 4. That bridge could be more. I don't think we can argue, actually. We can't argue that bridge as a line art doesn't quite live up to the map as a whole. Map as a whole is spellbinding. That bridge, yeah, and the fact that it could be stronger from the gameplay perspective, I'll swap it over. I will gladly give this 5 stars for detail, but lose that 5th star to a high 4. But I'm feeling that's more a detail error, for want of a better phrase. So I'm going to go original with my original shout. 5 stars for aesthetics, super high 4 for detail, and then just below middle 3. And we're going to stick with it. And it's a seal of approval. It's got to be. I mean, how can you not? How can you not? It's vanilla. Apart from the theme, you will need the theme. Let's face it, you do need the theme. Spectacular. Spectacular. Right, hang on while I just do something. Now, for those of you that want to see more, we will be reviewing a couple of others today. We will be going... Oh, hello. Seem to have broken it. Let me try that again. Gonna try that again. Come on. And webpage. There we go. So Olympia is next up. If you want to watch these, the link will be shared on patreon.com/BonBonB. It'll be free. It's just you have to go over there for the link. It's just the way that it is. This one by Maverick was, I think, 2nd or 3rd best performing map of the week, and it looks very, very good indeed. If you look at some of these screenshots, we've got a hidden sewage outlet there, custom dam kind of thing, and some really good visuals there. And then, because I wanted to review it a couple of weeks ago but there wasn't a chance, we'll be squeezing this one in tonight. This one's the latest one from Wellington 6012, and it's called Bishopdale Vanilla Challenge Map. Challenge map because... have we got it here? Yes, if I open that image, the tiles are diagonally accessible. So you buy that one, well, you start in that one. You can't go north, south, east, west. You have to go on the diagonal, which means buying 2 tiles, which makes it a bit of a challenge. And hence the bishop's move in chess. I think that is going to be a lot of fun as well. So again, the links to both of those will be... let me go back to the game. There we go. Links to that will be over on patreon.com/BonBonB. You can always come and watch them later as well. Anyway, I think that's it. What we got? The moment you showed the map, I didn't at first catch it was the map. It's an incredible experience, this. It's just superb. Let me finish by pulling back to the original. The view that it's meant to be viewed from. And let the graphics just settle. There we go. It's lunacy, isn't it? when I saw this on Steam, probably like everybody else, I'm going, what? What is what? What? Yeah. And superb. You know what? It's my map of the year so far. I think. There was a map earlier on that probably maybe pushes it. Probably won't have a map of the year this year anyway, because we've got the end and the new start. So yes, hey ho. Anyway, I think we're done. I'm going to wind this up so I can go and get myself a cup of coffee. For those of you, the BonBon buddies who are watching this one, will be up and running much earlier than 9 o'clock. I'm thinking probably 8:15, somewhere about that UK time. Give me half an hour just to get a coffee and stuff. And then we'll have a look at Olympia by Maverick. Anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing, and all the stuff that you do. If you have hit the like button, thank you. I appreciate it. I've been BonBonB. You have been very, very welcome, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching.
Come here now, girl.